Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It is finally time for the best and worst of black lipsticks volume 5. Can you believe it? Volume 5. We're here. I am feeling amazingly extra spooky this spooky season, and I have plenty of notes on 8 new lipsticks we're going to talk all about today. So like I said, this is volume 5, which means I have volumes 1 through 4 in their own playlist. I'll throw it up in the cards if you would like to binge watch, and make sure you watch those beforehand because I do not repeat lipsticks. I was actually planning to do like a best of the best for the first 4 volumes, but I wasn't able to get to that before volume 5. So that'll actually be the next video before volume 6 comes out. Before volume 6 comes out, I will have kind of like a best of the best comparing my favorite lipsticks from all 5 volumes. So be on the lookout for that. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon so you're notified when that video comes out. But do make sure you check out those previous videos because if I reviewed a lipstick in one of those videos, I am not going to repeat it here. Let's go ahead and jump in. Like my other videos, I'm going to start with the bullet lipsticks and then get into the liquid lipsticks. And for this volume, I have 8 lipsticks, and I actually leaned a lot more into more affordable lipsticks and more indie lipsticks. All right, so starting out not strong. I was gonna say starting out strong. We are not starting out strong. Starting out, we went to Spirit Halloween because of course we did. I love Spirit Halloween. It's like one of my favorite stores. I go every year. It's where I get most of my actual home decor from. But we went there, and while we were looking around, Alvin, my fiance, pointed out a display and said, "Oh, you should get these for a video." And I was like, ooh, no, maybe I shouldn't. But then I was like, okay, you know what? Why not? Let's actually give it a try. This is the Black Bullet lipstick from the Spirit Halloween store makeup line. And all of that I said, yeah. This is sheer. This is incredibly sheer. You could see my lips right through it. You can't even swatch it on your hand quite nicely. Just very sheer, and it smells weird. Let's see. It smells... How am I putting myself through this? It smells like a tool you left out in your garage. You know, like when like you had to go out and like help your dad do something in the garage, and you would open up the toolbox and you'd have like the wrenches and stuff in there. It smells like wrench. I don't know what that is or why that is, but that's exactly what it smells like. In my notes, I wrote, I expected nothing and I was still disappointed. I think I'm funny. This sinks into lip cracks pretty quickly and it looks terrible. 0 out of 10. I think honestly you should steer away from like the makeup lines and the store lines that do black lipsticks like only specifically for Halloween, because that's where I tend to see kind of like the worst quality black lipsticks. Oh, I also forgot to mention this was $3.99. $3.99 wasted. Please don't buy this. All right, next. So this one was a bit of a surprise to me. I got this one, probably the most recent out of all of these. I got this a few months ago. I think it was around Labor Day. Milani came out with a new line, and it was like the disco collection line, and it included a black lipstick. And I've reviewed a couple of different Milani black lipsticks, I think bullet and liquid, in my previous videos. But I could never really tell if like they were coming out with new lipsticks whenever they came out with a new black lipstick, or if it's kind of the same formula reinvented. Apologies, our mail just got here and Rex was very excited. But like I was saying, I could never tell if it was like the same lipstick being repackaged over and over again until I tried this one. So this one to me feels like a new formula, a new lipstick from them, because I like this better than any other Milani lipstick that I've tried. So this is a bullet lipstick from Milani in the shade Smoke, and this retails for $9.99. Overall, I think this is such a like higher quality lipstick from the drugstore. This feels expensive and it feels really nice. I love the packaging. It looks and feels really great. It does not feel cheap at all. The smell is kind of meh. It smells kind of like Play-Doh. Yeah. I mean, it's not terrible. Like I said, it's meh. It's not the worst. It's not the best. But it's bearable. It is bearable. This is incredibly super pigmented for a bullet lipstick and so comfy. This is my #1 pick right now. If you're looking for something like short term, like if you're taking photos or if you're going for like a short term, like short party for a costume. I'm not recommending this for like cosplayers that need a bulletproof lipstick for a long day con. I'm thinking this more so as what you would pick up from the drugstore if you just need a bullet lipstick for a Halloween costume. Honestly, this is your best bet. However, this does bleed quite a bit, so I would recommend you need to pick up a lip liner or you need to use a lip safe, make sure you double check, a lip safe liquid liner as a lip liner, because this over time it will bleed. But honestly, such a great choice for an affordable bullet lipstick. I have to say, back when I first started this series, it seemed like you could not find a good affordable bullet or liquid lipstick in black, and now there are so many great options. So I'm really happy, and I'm really happy Milani came out with this one. All right, so the last bullet lipstick that I have is actually from Black Moon Cosmetics, and I reviewed their liquid lipstick in one of the previous videos, and I loved it. It's like one of my top 5 liquid lipsticks of all time, so I was super excited to try out their bullet lipstick. So this is the Black Moon Cosmetics Sinister Satin in the shade Coven, I believe. Yes. Oh no, it's Omen, excuse me. So this is the shade Omen, and this is the lipstick packaging. It is honestly stunning. And I have to say, I am giving Black Moon Cosmetics extra kudos, not only for their actual like component packaging, but for the unit carton. So this is what it came in. It's this little coffin, and it opens, and the little lipstick, I'm gonna put it in here. The little lipstick came like this. I am keeping this forever. This is gonna like go back here somewhere. This is adorable. Look at this little, this is the cutest shit I have ever seen. This is the cutest shit I have ever seen. Look, I love it. And then you open it, and then your lipstick is right there. I feel giddy when I see this. And then you can even take out this part if you just want to use this for like, I don't know, earrings or something. It's adorable, and I love it. So they get extra kudos points for their packaging. So this is an incredibly pigmented bullet lipstick, but it's kind of fickle. It's a little bit hard to get a good lip line. I would definitely use this more so as a topper, or in just like the middle of my lips after using a liquid lipstick or a liner to get a sharp, crisp line on the outline. For the smell test, I can honestly say this smells like nothing, which is great, you know, compared to the other ones. I would take a lipstick that smells like nothing majority of the time. So yeah, Rex agrees. I would put this only slightly below the Milani, because the Milani one, to me, it's a little bit cheaper, and it's also not as fickle. I noticed that it definitely wears not as good as the Milani does, because you do need to like babysit this. So if you wear this, it's not going to be something you put on and then don't look at or touch up throughout the night or throughout a dinner or anything. You're going to need to keep your eyes on it. So if you're looking for something that you really just want to use for a costume, I would kind of go for the Milani one instead, or one of the other bullet lipsticks from one of the other videos in this series. But overall, I gotta say, pretty decent. Not the best, not the worst. And I totally forgot to mention it, but the Black Moon Cosmetics lipsticks retails for $16.20, so it is a little bit more expensive than the Milani lipstick. Speaking of best and worst, let's move over to the liquid lipsticks. And another mistake. So remember I saw the Spirit Halloween bullet lipstick? Well, they also had a liquid lipstick. Yay. So this is just the Spirit Halloween Matte Lip Cream in black. And I want to show you my notes here. All I wrote was, oh God, no. So yeah, that's the extent of my notes on this. I wrote, oh God, no, don't do it. Yeah, it's not good. It smells horrific. Oh my God, I almost threw up. It smells expired. It does. I don't know if this is like an old stock. I don't know, did I just really luck out? Like get terrible luck with the 3 Spirit Halloweens that I went to here in New Jersey? But no, please don't. This is $3.99. Not worth it. Again, I wasted my money. Please don't buy the black lipsticks from Spirit Halloween. So what have we learned so far? Don't buy lipsticks from Spirit Halloween. I can only talk about the lipsticks that I've tried. Honestly, you know, I gotta be frank, I saw most of their makeup, and every year I kind of skirt right past it. I do not buy makeup from Spirit Halloween. I don't know if that'd be a different video for another time. Maybe I try the regular makeup. I've never tried any of the foundation products, base products, glitter products. But if they're anything like their lipsticks, I would steer very, very clear. So moving on to the other liquid lipsticks that don't give me PTSD, we have from Pretty Dead Cosmetics a liquid lipstick in the shade Luna. Now I gotta say, out of the majority of these, I think this one smells one of the best. Yeah, it smells like a fancy shampoo, which you might not, that might not sound the most appealing, but compared to some of the other things that I've sniffed today, not bad. Not bad at all. All right, one thing I just a pet peeve of mine is a flimsy doe foot applicator, and unfortunately this is extremely flimsy. I need a nice kind of firm doe foot in order to get a nice crisp outline, and just with this flimsy doe foot you can't get that. So that is unfortunately a downside to this lipstick. Also, I think I'll show this in the application, but I, in my notes, wrote down that this had the weirdest effect. The formula of this lipstick had the strangest effect on the inner part of my lip, which you may or may not call the butthole part of the lip. It was just weird. It didn't look terrible, but it was just strange. And I don't know how that would really, like, I don't know, affect photos or video. So that was a really weird thing. Like, this lipstick wore well throughout a full day, but I had never seen that kind of effect. And I've tested dozens of lipsticks. I've never seen that kind of effect on the inner lip like that. So just a heads up, if, I don't know, if you're going to be doing video or if you're going to be taking photos or your mouth is going to be open, you might not want to go for this one. Also, after a long time of wearing and talking, not eating, this doesn't really hold up well for eating, but after a long time of just regular talking and wearing, that lipstick will sink down into your lip line. So unless you've got like injection filled lips and they're totally smooth, eventually you will see lip lines come through in this lipstick. So this might not be your best bet, again, if you're looking for like an all day wear for a con or something you're only going to put on once and then not have to touch up. That being said, you can take this off and reapply it. It does not really apply well on top of itself because it does sink into the lip lines like that. This retails for $14.99, and for a $14.99 lipstick, it's not, again, not the best, not the worst. I gave this a 6 out of 10. The next liquid lipstick that we have is from Glam Goth Cosmetics, and this is in the shade Nightmare. This retails for $15, and right out the gate, I have to say, I think this is the most scented lipstick I have ever used. Usually, if a lipstick is scented, you can smell it like on the doe foot when it's open, but then after you apply it, it kind of dissipates and you don't really smell it after you wear it, right? This one, I applied this, I wore it throughout a day, and for at least like the first hour, I still smelt the scent, which was bizarre to me. I've never had that happen with the lipstick before. So I don't know, if you're extra sensitive to scents, you might not go for this one. So unfortunately for me, this one has had too few like upsides to it. I can't really recommend it. Number one, you cannot layer this. You can really only apply one layer of this lipstick. If you try to apply another layer to darken it up, or if you try to like reapply it throughout a full day, it actually like removes the bottom layer of the lipstick. It does not stack on top of itself well, and it just gets mushy and weird, and it does not work well. And that's not wearing anything underneath it, that's just the lipstick itself. So unfortunately, you're kind of at a loss there. On top of that, this is one of the only lipsticks I've seen where after it fully dries down and you wear it for a couple of hours, it looks more gray than black. This isn't really a true kind of stark black. This does end up turning into more of like a light charcoaly kind of gray, which is not what I'm going for. I'm going for something that's like super black, stays black, and really holds it in place. And so unfortunately, you know, this one's $15. It's not too expensive, but just overall, I think there are just better lipsticks out there that you can get for more expensive and cheaper than this one. All right, so this one, I've got kind of a love-hate relationship with this lipstick. So this is from an indie brand called Shop Mezurashi, and I found this on TikTok, surprisingly, a few months ago, and so I ordered it. This is a liquid lipstick in the shade Nightwalker. And I gotta say, right out the gate, I kind of hate the packaging. So unfortunately, nowhere on their packaging component does it have the brand name or the shade name. It has a number down here in the bottom, 77, which I'm assuming is what they labeled their black lipstick in, like, you know, in the warehouse or wherever they are based out of. But as I'm going through and I'm reviewing a lot of lipsticks, the majority of these, they will have either the brand name on them or a shade name. This has neither. All it has is like the little pink spider that they're kind of known for. It's their logo. So I would unfortunately, like, I need to knock off some points for that, because I would like to see and be able to tell kind of quickly what lipstick am I using to be able to recommend it or to remember further down the line, right? So some points off for that. Now for the actual formula, I have to say this is an interesting doe foot. This is basically kind of a like a concealer component is what it looks like. So you're using more of a concealer doe foot for this, and unfortunately this formula is prone to clumping when you first pull it out. So you have to be very careful when you're applying this. That being said, if you're very careful and you pray to the gods and apply this perfectly, it's not going anywhere. This thing is bulletproof. I actually wrote a note after the fact, because I filmed this and I did a couple of all day wear tests with this, and every time, like, trying to take this off, it was actually difficult to take this lipstick off, and I haven't had that happen with a black lipstick for like a long time. Like, I had to like soak cotton rounds in makeup remover and kind of hold them on my lip, and then it came off. So if you're looking for something that's not gonna move for a full day, this one's gonna be your bet. But it's not going to be an easy application. So it's a lot of upfront work, and it is complicated, and if you mess up, it's there. So that's the thing. I would not recommend this for like a black lipstick newbie. This is for advanced mode only. So honestly, if this was in different packaging, I think this would work so much better. I think this needs to have a smaller doe foot, that has a smaller opening so that big clumps of it don't come out on the actual doe foot applicator. But as far as the actual like formula, I am surprised and impressed, I have to say. And this retailed for only $9. $9 for this kind of lipstick. I don't think this is going to be a lipstick for everyone, but if you're experienced with black lipstick and you're looking for something new, honestly, not a bad pick. I would recommend this one. And last but certainly not least, we have the winner for this video. For volume 5, my number 1 lipstick pick is from Give Me Glow Cosmetics. This is their liquid lipstick in the shade Black Magic, and I have to say, I just love everything about this, except for the fact that it's black on top. It's like black writing on top of a black lipstick, so I cannot read this, but they have a sticker on the bottom, so at least I can see it there. I love the component, I love the applicator, I love the formula. It is comfortable. This is the one I'm wearing today throughout the whole video. It's black, it's beautiful, it dries down really, really quickly, and it does not budge. This is gonna be your best bet for like a nice full day wear. You don't really need to babysit this one as much as you would have to babysit another lipstick. It's just all around such a great pick. This retails for $13.25, and at only being a couple of dollars more than like the drugstore Milani pick, I would honestly say, you know, if you're interested in black lipstick, this would be such a great like first black liquid lipstick. It's so easy to apply, it dries down nicely, it wears really, really well. So if you're just dipping your toe in and you're not quite sure where to start, honestly, this is an amazing pick for only $13.25. And now this lovely lipstick from Give Me Glow Cosmetics will join the ranks of my top black lipsticks of all time. It'll definitely make an appearance in volume 6, which is going to be the battle royale from the first 5 volumes. So there we have it. Another year, another best and worst of black lipsticks. These are my absolute favorite videos to research, buy, test, film, make tons and tons of notes about. So let me know down below what you thought of these lipsticks, if you're going to be buying any of them, or if you have any recommendations for future videos. Please, I love these and I will continue to make them as long as you guys are interested. Thank you guys for watching, and I cannot wait to see you in my next video. Bye.